Hello, guys, and thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. So, in today's video, I'm going to talk about how I finally got a Simp card, and it was the best move ever. Okay. Now, I'm not really into technology, so I'm like still old school. I'm still really old school. I mean, I'm so bad that my little kids had to tell me to get a cell phone, okay? Because I remember back in the day, I was like, cell phone, oh man, come on, that's just a fad. That's gonna be gone like in a couple of years. And stuff, okay? My sons kept saying, "No, Dad, you can have internet." I was like, "Man, I need internet so I can go home and get on the computer." Okay, so I'm old school, and I'm slow to jump on any of this stuff. So yeah, so I finally got a SIM card, and so I'm telling you guys who don't speak English, it's best when you get here right away, get a SIM card. All right, because the past couple of days wasn't working in my favor because I was thinking everything was going to be fine as soon as I got here, and it wasn't not because of Medellin or anything. It's just that this place that I'm staying in, the staff is like really cool, but don't speak that much English. They probably speak just a little bit more English than I do Spanish, and my Spanish is bad. Okay, I found that out. I've been finding that out the past couple of days. All right, so make sure. I know I did some researching. I had so much going on before I left, and I thought that I would like find a place real quick to get a SIM card. Nah, I couldn't. And when I was talking to the guys downstairs, they really didn't know any English, and they was really shy, and they was feeling really bad. And I was like, they couldn't help me. And there was only one person I think I finally encountered that had his own cell phone, and he translated some stuff towards for me. But actually, I started learning my way around. I had to just get out there and walk around, and then I would come home and get on the internet to look for supermarkets because I wanted to buy water and put some food in my refrigerator. And so I just started walking around and learning my way around a little bit. And so that's like the first day. I think actually it was the second day where I found the supermarket. And so I'm like just walking all around, kind of disappointed, looking for a way of communicating with people and learning my way around because I was in a different part of Medellin the last time, and at that hotel, man, the staff spoke good English, and they just knew everything about the whole area. Anything, all the questions I had, they just knew where to go, how to get everywhere. And I was like, whoa. So I was thinking it was going to be the same way, but you know, it is what it is. So I did finally get my SIM card last night. I did find a place like the day before, but I really didn't want to give anybody my passport because they asked for a passport. And so I think it was like 2 days ago when I found a place. And actually, this place that I kept walking by when I was going to the supermarket, and it has a big sign, and it was like a cinema. And I'm like, oh man, that's a big cinema. So I kept passing by that. So then I kept seeing the cars driving through. I kept seeing a lot of people going down there into this area. I'm like, wow, that cinema must be huge. So I finally decided to go down there. And it was a mall too. It was a nice sized mall. You would never know because they just got this huge sign like it's just a cinema and a few restaurants in the front. So I go down there and had a lot of nice stores, upscale stores, restaurants, clothing stores, and the more you go in, the further it goes back down. And it was like really nice. I think it was like maybe 3 stories high. Really, really nice place. So I did find it in there. So why am I really glad about this SIM card? Because I was feeling like a complete idiot. I was like, okay, I'm gonna start hitting on some ladies. I know some Spanish. I've been working on my Spanish. It wasn't working. I mean, the ladies were cool because I was walking down the street and I would see some gorgeous young ladies standing at the light. And I'm like, hola, ¿cómo está? And so one young lady, nice young lady, she looked at me and she was like, she couldn't hear me. So she reached over her head over, and I said, ¿Cómo está? She was, oh, ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? And she started smiling because she had caught and heard my how I said it, so she knew I was a foreigner. So she looked at me like she was interested, and I'm like, "Oh man, okay." And then all of a sudden, she started talking to me in Spanish so fast, I just blacked out. I was like, "Oh, what?" And I'm just standing there. She's waiting for me to reply, and I could not reply because she was like, "Boom, boom, boom, boom," just started talking, and I'm like. Then she looked at me and just walked away, and I felt like an idiot. I was like, "Oh my god, what am I gonna do?" Then I was so mad, so I just walked away, and I didn't go same direction that she was going because I felt like an idiot, and I just crossed the street. And so finally, I'm like walking, and then that's when I found that mall, and so I'm walking through, and I see gorgeous women everywhere in that mall. I'm like, man. I said, I'm gonna do what I did in the last time I was in Medellin in Panama City. I go in this mall, I know there's gonna be women that speak some English. And I did well in Panama City. And the last time I went to I think it was Sabaneta in Medellin. I went to a couple malls before and I was talking to a lot of ladies that knew some English. So I said, I'm gonna do it here. So when I was walking in the mall, I see gorgeous, gorgeous women like side to side. It was this play area for kids, and I wanted to hit on them. They was looking at me, but there was parents with kids there. I was like, nah, I better not do it. So I'm walking all around the mall, and so I go into this one store, and so this nice young lady came up to me, and I'm like, hola, ¿cómo está? And then she comes over, yeah, hola, ¿cómo está? She's talking to me. Then I'm like, so I'm feeling stupid again. Then I said, me, español, un poco, un poco. Is it un poco? And she was like, she started laughing. She started laughing at me. And she started talking to me in English. Oh, you know Spanish? I'm like, no, no. And she starts laughing. Then she gets right up in my face. But she goes, so then she wanted to practice her English. So she was like, oh, she was like right up on me. I was like, she goes, oh no, try. She kept telling me, try. And I was just like feeling like an idiot. And I couldn't think of anything. I could not think of it. She was like, come on, try. And so I said something in Spanish, and she said, yes, good. And so she was just standing there trying to get me to say more. And I was like, oh, I got a date, or I'm gonna take her to lunch or something. And then some customers came in, and then she had ran to the customers to help the customers and stuff. So I was like, man, I gotta really learn Spanish, man. I really gotta learn Spanish. So I walk away, feeling, down and stuff, saying, damn, all these Latinos I grew up, all these Puerto Ricans I grew up with, I don't know no Spanish, so I'm beating myself up. So it happened to me a couple other places too. Okay, I think I went back to the supermarket. I think it's called is it called? It's not Jumbo's. It's not Jumbo's. It's called Caruso's or something. It's not too far, maybe 5 minutes away from my hotel. And so I go in there and I'm walking around and I see some really nice ladies in there. I'm like, I gotta use some humor or something. So I see a young lady and she's working and she's going something like this. And I'm like, oh, you mean like this? And she looks at me and she starts laughing. And I'm like, what can I say to her? And then her boss came. So I'm getting my food, I'm leaving. And the cashier, gorgeous cashier, standing there. So I'm trying to think of how to say you have some beautiful eyes, because she had some beautiful eyes. She was beautiful. And she had some beautiful eyes. She's about 25. And I was trying to think about it. And I think it was like Amor Tu Shutu. And I was like, Amor Tu Shutu. And she was like, I was like, almost Tu Shutu. She was like, what? And I kept saying it. She was like, no, 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 it's there. I was like, man. And I was holding up the line. I was like, man, let me just go. And I just left. So I am so glad to have my SIM card now. I went, I got it. And actually, I didn't even know. I just found out that, because I know there's supposed to be a lot of good things in the area of this hotel. And so I had went home and I got online and got directions from the Santa Fe Mall. And right down from the supermarket, about like 5 minutes away, was the Santa Fe Mall. And I'm like, what? All this time, I've been here for a couple of days. I didn't even know the Santa Fe Mall was there. There's going to be women there. So I went in there and I found the telephone company, service company, Claro. I think it's pronounced Claro. And I got the Simp card put in. And as I was in there, and everyone's talking to me in Spanish, and I'm like, I don't know. I said, un poco, no, 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 no español, no hablo español. And people just looked at me. The women just looked at me. They just smiled. And I'm telling you, I know that they're like intrigued by foreigners. They were just looking at me and smiling. They was being shy. And I just finally got the SIM card put in, and I'm happy because now I can really communicate, and I can use Google Translate. Well, Google Translate, and use Google to like get around to places that I want to go to. I'll feel more comfortable than going to the apartment and going online and writing stuff down and then walking down the street and trying to find. No, man, that's a lot of work and stuff. So I'm glad I got the SIM card. And also being able to translate it, use it as a translator to talk to the ladies. I can just pull it out and just have a conversation with the ladies now. But like I said, though, too, every time I went to a restaurant, because one of my subscribers said to me, and I tried to communicate, people didn't understand. Someone always was there that knew a little English, and that helped me. Okay, so anytime you're here and you don't know, there's a good possibility that somebody's gonna know enough to help you. All right, or somebody's gonna pull out their phone and let you use the Google Translator. All right, guys. So I just want to record this video real quick, and I had to put on a different color shirt because most of my shirts that I brought were more like white. Okay, so I said let me put something different on. So, guys, I appreciate you joining me, and I hope you have a good day. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Agymah. This is my world. I hope you liked this video, and if you didn't like this one, I have like over 100 other videos, and I'm sure you'll like one of them. And I hope you will subscribe. Agymah's world. Take care, everyone. Peace.